talking about meditation today. So we talk about meditation is not for you. It's not about stressing the body. Meditation is about you as a people able to live and do remember who and what you are as a people. And that's what meditation is really about. Meditation is not about stressing the body and forcing yourself to be something that you are not. But it's about remembering who and what you really are. When you meditate, for me, it's about taking you onto the place of existence itself. You know, like I said, come on in, like, share the live, subscribe to the channel, and that's what we do. You know, if you like what we are talking about and life itself, just share, like, and subscribe to the channel. Let's push this because we must know that meditation is not the way the religious people have made it to be. Because the way the religious people have made meditation, they have made it stressful. They have made it a work-based mentality. Instead of you as a person remembering and coming to the place of rest within you. Because that's what meditation for me brings. It brings a sense of rest. I need help, please. What help you need? What help do you need? Eh? You said I need help, please. What help do you need? Hello, depression. Depression. Mm, okay. So what are you, how can I speak to you on a one-on-one, talk to you in person so we can figure out, because certain things I don't like to speak to people about in a in a in a group setting. Because a person stressing, they're supposed to be able to express themselves in the fullness of who and what they are and the moment they are in that. And it so happened that we are speaking about meditation. So I'm saying meditation. And this is one of the things that we as a people, meditation is good for stress. And the question becomes, what are you stressing about? And why are you stressing? You know, what has caused you to stress? You know, and I don't know what it is. You know, I cannot tell you I know what it is. But whatever it may be, you must um traumatic brain injury. Okay, wow. Traumatic brain injury. Mm. Now that's gonna deal with the central nervous system. First thing need to occur, number one, you need to find herbs that will help, not medication that they prescribe of you in the way they do, but you need to find herbs that will deal with your central nervous system. That's the first thing. Second thing, you need to make sure your gut, your bowel, is clean out. You need to find a way to clean your gut. Find a way to clean out your gut, all the shit that is inside there. Because your gut play a great part to do with your central nervous system. You know, your gut. You got to clean that gut out. You got to take some form of thing to clean out the gut because of all the food that you have in there. You need to clean out your gut. You have to, whatever is in there, whatever is in your gut, you need to clean it out and start afresh. You need to clean out all that junk is in your gut. You know, I don't know you personally, but I could tell you this. Your gut play a great part. Your gut play a number one part to deal with your body. You know, your gut play a great part to do with your central, your nervous system, and dealing with them those traumatic issues, brain issue. That for sure. And if you can get some, when you clean out your gut, if you can get some blue vervain, we call it blue vervain. Blue vervine is a blue vervine. It's a herb that deals with the central nervous system, and I think it will help you to deal with the nervous system, stress, nervous system. I think it will help you with that. It will truly help you with that. I think it will help you with that. So, first thing you need to work on your gut. You know, you need to work on your gut. Try and flush your system out. Try and remove whatever is in the gut because the gut affects the brain. It affects it more than you think. You have to recognize the gut affects the brain more than you think. You know, it does. It affects the brain. You know, the gut is, you know, I have a friend, you know, she used to go through this kind of traumatic, like she break down and autumn emotionally, autumn crying and autumn stressing over things and stuff like that for no apparent reason. That's what we may think, but there was a reason. And she didn't know that it was her gut. Her gut is what is that which was causing all this problem. And I tell her one day, I said to her, you need to shit. That's what I said to her. Be real with you. I said to her, you need to shit. You need to learn to go to the bathroom and doo-doo. You need to learn to shit. You need to like to shit. Then she said to me, oh no, I don't like shit. I don't like, I said, what? You better tell your body you like shit. Because if you don't like shit, you're going to be in problems. I'm telling you. If you cannot remove the waste from your body will be stressed more than you think. And it affects the brain. Okay? It affects the brain. more than you think. So she had to go and take some things to clean her system out first thing, and it had reached to the point that she started hearing things that wasn't there. She started feeling things that wasn't there, not knowing that it was all in her gut. It all comes because of her gut, you know, her gut. You got to clean that stuff out of your system. You got to clean it out. You got to clean it out. So until you recognize how important it is to deal with your gut. And when you deal with your gut, you will see the difference, and you will start to change the way you as a people see things. It will change. The moment your gut start to, well, the moment you start cleaning your gut out, you will see your attitude change. Your attitude will change. All you need to do, pay attention to the way you was before you clean your gut out and the way you become after you clean your gut out. And just change what you're eating, that your gut can start to be removing every day. Every day you eat, you need to able to remove every day. Just like you eat every day you need to able to be removing from your gut. If you cannot do that, you need to check the food that you're eating. So I'm saying, if your bowel is not moving as fast as you eat, you need to check the food that you're eating. Yes, also parasites. And parasites come from the food that you're eating. And that's what I'm saying. You need to clean out the gut because it can be parasites and these things that affect your brain. They go all into you and they mess with you. Okay? They go through your skin, they go in places that you wouldn't even believe. You need to clean out that gut. If you can clean out the gut, it's a great place to start when you're dealing with traumatic brain injuries, you know, because if the food is not good enough, it will not heal the brain in the way it's supposed to heal. So I'm saying, food heal the brain. Mm, medication, medicine, eh? You know, I'm so afraid of these approved medicine. You know, I'm afraid of these approved medicine, you know, because this is the thing they don't want us as a people to come into. You see, when you become spiritual, this is why they don't want you to be spiritual. Spiritual is a way of life, okay? And being spiritual is to learn your body. That's the number. That's the thing about being spiritual. When you are truly spiritual, you are a person that actually know your body, know the herbs to heal your body, and this is a way of life because every day you have to live with you. Every day you have to know your body. Every day your body functions. Okay? Spiritual is not about moving some paper across the room. No, what good it is for me to move a piece of paper to show what? No, being spiritual is about you as a person literally learning your body, knowing every part of your body, how it functions, and how to heal that body. That's true spirituality because this is the way of life. This is how you live. Okay? You know, when you as a person can literally heal your body by using herbs, knowing the herbs, learning the herbs, this is true spirituality. Not the way people try to make you think that, you know, moving a piece of paper, moving a piece of file paper, moving a piece of whatever they try to make you by showing that you have special powers. You don't have no special powers. Special powers is when you as a person know your body, learn your body, know every part of your body, how it functions, how it how you as a person can benefit this body and making be what it ought to be. You know, that's true spirituality. It is when you're living in this body, it's a ritual to live in this body. Naturally, it's a ritual. Okay? And knowing that you are spiritual, knowing that you are spirit, which is the consciousness that gives you and makes you function. Knowing this is what makes you spiritual. Because every day you do something repeatedly, and when you repeat something, it becomes rituals for you. So I'm saying? So this is what true spirituality is. And what more better thing it would be than you as a person who have life within you to know your body. You have to live with it every day. To know your body, learn your body and how it functions. And when an issue occur within this body, you as a man or a woman can able to go out, pick up a herb and use it accordingly, and your body will heal itself. Nothing to me is more spiritual than that. Okay? Nothing is more spiritual than that. But today we are speaking about meditation. And the thing about meditation for me, meditation should not bring stress upon you. Meditation should bring relaxation. So I'm saying meditation should bring wholeness of mind. That's what meditation does. Reincarnation exists. Reincarnation exists. I cannot say it definitely, but I could say this much to you that spirit, which is the source, goes back to the source. Okay? It goes back to the source. Okay? Consciousness goes back to the source. When it leaves you, it goes back to the source. And to be truthful, if you as a person are with the source right now and are walking with the source and performing the things of the source, which is to be a creator of solution to issues, you never die. You always live. You live eternally. It's not something that you're trying to. You live eternally. Remember this, we learn death and we accept death as part of life, which is wild for me. How can you accept death as a part of life? Death cannot be a part of life. You need to take those two, that sentence, that word out of life. Life, death cannot be a part of life. You see where I'm coming from? Do we comprehend what I'm saying to you? Death cannot be a part of life. Death was taught to you, so it cannot be a part of life. It's okay. Let these guys who want to do what they do. You need to learn one thing. When you see me on live, I am not moved by them that being disrespectful. It shows me how far, how far away from themselves they are. So I'm not even, you don't even see me respond to them. Do you see me respond to them? No. I read their comments, but I don't respond to them because one thing I've learned is this. When you sow a seed, when you sow a seed, this seed grow into a tree, and this tree bear fruits, and it don't bear one fruit, and it does not bear one seed. And these seed fall into the ground and they grow again. So the harvest that they will reap the turmoil that they would reap. And when their turmoil comes, they will wonder who did something to them. Okay? It's not that somebody did something to you. It is because you who come here trying to put a person who mean no harm to you and you want to destroy them. but instead you destroy yourself because of what you have planted. Do you not know what you plant? It will not come back in the same, it will come back in a greater volume than what you plant. Anytime you plant something, it does not come back in the same. It come back in a greater volume. So when people said, what you sow you will reap, that's a lie. What you sow you don't reap, you reap in a greater volume. Okay? This person said here, this person said here, this is funny. This person said here, life does not exist just on its own. It is an experience and it have to be experienced to exist. It's funny. And part of that experience is death. Wow. Um, just by reading that, I choked and all. Do you comprehend what you're saying? You're saying to me that life does not exist without experience. You're funny. Life exists without experience. You don't have to experience life for life to exist. Okay? Before you, life exists. Before your body become, life exists. Before you move, life exists. Okay? Consciousness give you, and perception give you that ability to know that life is. But life is here before you as a person recognize life even exists. Okay? Life don't need your approval to know it's life. Okay? Now, death need your approval to know it's death. See the difference? Death need your approval to know it's death. Okay? Life does not need your approval. Because life comes. And when life comes, consciousness make you aware that life is. Okay? Now, because you walk and you are in life, and you as a person choose to walk in death, okay? You experience death. Cannot be the same. Okay? We, you know, we love to sound good. You know, life is an experience. Life is to be experienced. Life is to be experienced. Life is something that you live. Life is something that you are. You are taught that. You're indoctrinated with that. You understand? Life is to be light. That's what life is to be. Life is to be light. That's what life is to be. Okay? Death is to experience. because death stops life. According to, so this is what it is. Why it is funny to me? It is funny to me because of how you frame your words. Okay? Life, just like I just said just now, and I say what I said, and I stand by what I said. You having an experience, okay? Remember this. Life is not something that you create. Death is something that was created and formed. Life is something that you are. You are life. Okay? You live it. You are here in it. You experience death. Okay? You are life. You need to recognize that you are life. It's a difference. You are life. You learn of death. You're indoctrinated with death. So coming from? You experience death. And not because you come and tell me that I experienced death. No. I experienced death. I experienced hell. And it's now. You see where I'm coming from? And when you're talking about experiencing death, it is that mindset of the duality mindset. That's when you experience death. You experience death because you're in that waver. So coming from? When you walk and be and walk in life, life is a stable mind, a mind of stableness. That's where life at. Okay? Consciousness make you walk in that, in life. It gives you that. You are walking in life. Life is given to you. Okay? A stable mind. You have it. You need to walk in that stable mind. That is life. But when you choose to go into that unstable mind, you are walking in death. Death is an experience of unstableness. Life is to walk being stable. It's being who you are, the true self. That's life. Being you, real you. It's not an experience. It is you. Is who you are. You have no choice. But when death are being taught to you, now you have a choice. And you choose an experience, which is an experiment of death. And because of this experiment, you start to walk in death. And guess what? You will die. You will physically die because of this experiment and this experience that you so seek to experience. Okay? Like I said, we've been taught because these spiritual people who use words, just words to sound good about being spiritual and never experience the fullness of that which is life. Never. They never experience that. They never get there. They never been there, which is to have an encounter with blackness. True encounter with the highest frequency. The highest frequency. Okay? It is to have an encounter with blackness. That's the highest frequency. Okay? That is the highest frequency. But these men who speak about the highest frequency and high frequency, it is to know that they put words together and frame words in ways to say that, life is an experience. Nah, life, it is to be, it is to embrace, which is wholeness, which is oneness with self. Every man have an opportunity every single moment they are awoken to be one with self. Every day. The moment you choose, the moment you choose to experience death, because that's what you do, you choose to go into that duality mindset. Duality mindset doesn't demonstrate life. It demonstrates death. Okay? That's what it demonstrates. Death. Being unstable. That's what the duality mindset give you. That's what these gurus walk in. And what they have done, they have framed words to make you think that because you have consciousness and you are walking in death, that you're experiencing life. No, you are not. You're experiencing death because you're unstable in all your ways. You have no, that they would say, there's no balance in the balance. You understand where I'm coming from? There is no balance in the balance. That's death. There is no place of rest. You see, when you as a person come through the womb and come in this earth and have that consciousness and come to the realization that you are in life now and recognizing people, sound, things. It's about life. Now you can abandon this life. Okay? You can abandon this life by choosing to walk and being indoctrinated with that duality mindset. You can abandon it. And when you come to the realization that, guess what happened? You can choose death or choose life. Okay? To live in the now, which is what? You as a person living life, which is wholeness, oneness with the all. You see it? And being a creator of solution to the issues that are at hand. Now, when you choose to be in the duality mindset, you have abandoned life and you have chosen death. I appreciate you though. What do you think about, what do you think of Satan's mother? Satan's mother. What is Satan to you? That's the question. What is what is Satan? What is Satan to you? What is Satan to you? And what mother do you know that Satan have? It's a question for you, my people. What is Satan to you, and what mother do you know that Satan have? One love to you too. What mother do you say Satan have? Which is not something that I even really entertain, but I'm asking a question. What mother does Satan have? Do you live with bats? Do you live with bats? Do I live with bats? I mean, do I live with bats? Bats are everywhere. Bats are everywhere. In my country, bats are everywhere. If you have a roof over your head, especially dealing with galvalume, galvanized, the bats at night will go under these. Okay, do I live with bats? They're everywhere. Bats are everywhere. You say life cannot exist without man. You are creator, right? You're saying life cannot exist oh, without man. You are creator. That's correct, right? Are you a creator? My question to you. Are you a creator? If you are creator, what exists first? The substance, the substance of a thing, or the creation of a thing? Are you a creator? What what is first? The substance of a thing or the creation of a thing? What what is first? Because sometimes we need to ask questions for you to get where you need to be and comprehend what we are talking about here. I don't smoke. That's a good thing. I don't smoke. I don't drink your your alcohol. I don't smoke your weed. I'm not the one that deal with your processed foods. I doesn't deal with your processed foods. So if you're saying no, that does not stop. That does not stop it. That does not stop live it gives lives give life to many other. You're not speaking straight, so how body. I'm not understanding what you're saying. Millions of maggots are alive. You're not you're not being you're trying to argue just to argue. I'm not arguing just to argue. And this is why sometimes I don't get into conversations because you're trying to win an argument. I'm not trying to win no argument. I'm trying to make you to see that if you are a creator, okay? If you are a creator, let me say it again to you. If you are a creator, or you have any sense of being a creator, okay, and comprehending what creation really is, what comes first? Life or the substance of life? That's my question to you. Simple. What comes first? If you are a creator, you will know that guess what happened? Just by you creating life, life already exists. Okay? You should know that. Now, if I have to make um, a shell or a body to hold this life, that to hold to to show some form of expression of this life, that don't mean that life didn't exist before the expression occurred. Okay? Life existed before. And this is why I said to you, life, it is to live. Life is before the expression. It is before the experience. It does not determine life. Life is not determined by you who express it. No, no. Life is to live. It. Just live. Just be. Just be. Just be what you ought to be. Now, you choose to experience death by walking and abandoning life. You said, yeah. How do how do what do you know about unity, and why are human beings un ununified? Yeah. Why human are ununified? Because they are walking in the duality mindset. That's why humans are ununified. That's what it is. They are unstable within themselves. They are not unified within themselves. They are not one which with that which gave them consciousness, which is existent itself. They are not one with it. So how can there be unity if you yourself are not unified within yourself? It's impossible for unification to occur upon this earth when the person themselves are not unified within themselves. Do we comprehend? I'm going to say it again to you so you comprehend what I'm saying to you. It's impossible for the earth to walk in unity when they are walking in a divided mindset. It's impossible. Okay? Which is a duality mindset, because they are unstable people. They are walking in a balance that is not balanced. So it's impossible for unity to occur upon this earth until we as a people recognize who we are as a people, which is every individual need to come to themselves and recognize within themselves there are this place of oneness with self, which is coming to know you. When you come to know that wholeness dwells within you, oneness dwells within you, you don't have to be in the balance. You don't have to walk in the duality mindset. You have to come to the place of wholeness within you. And if you walk in that wholeness and come to the consciousness of the creator, which is the divine feminine. You see, this is why, which is to connect with the divine feminine. You see, I said to a friend the other day that every man upon this earth, every man, it doesn't matter who and what, whether female or male, they have an X within them. Let me say it again to you. Every man, whether female or male, have an X within them. What I am saying, this X is what gives you consciousness every single day, every moment, every time. Okay? Once you connect with this X, guess what? That man will connect with their X. All these X are connected. This is true unity. You don't have to try to connect. Once you connect with this X will connect with that X. That X will connect with that X. It's already in you. Okay? Every man upon this earth have an X. Tell me which one doesn't have an X. Tell me which one does not have an X. Every man, whether female or male, have an X within them. That X is their true self. Okay? Which is feminine. Hey, when they get connected to this X will connect with this X, and that X will connect with that X. You don't have to try to be. You are connected. Okay? This is when the telepathic communications occur. Okay? This is the true powers that we have. Connect to you. Connect to your X. And because you connect to your X and you become one with your X, then that X will connect with my X that I am connected to. Without trying, I don't have to try. And this is true unification. But when you walk in that duality mindset, which is a division of yourself, you never balance. You think about sex, releasing fluids. There's no flow, you know. This is not what it is. You see it? You cannot connect with me. You cannot connect with me because you are unstable. How can you connect with someone that is unstable? I am unstable. You are unstable. This person, you know, it's no connection there. The connection is broken. Connect to the X that is in you. Connect to the X that is in you. And the X that is in me will connect to your X. Okay? Because every man have an X. Okay? Every man have an X. So if you connect to the X that is in you, and that man connect to the X that is in him, the X is eternal. So, this is what I'm saying. Do we comprehend? This is what I'm saying to you. How many mm, Grand Rising Brethren? Yeah, I am. That's correct. Exactly. Do not waver. You have been strong like a mountain, man. Yes, I appreciate your encouraging words. And that's what we have to be. We have to be firm, strong in what we do, stable in what we do. Be stable in what you do. You don't be waver because someone throws something at you and call you all manner of names. No, you stay focused and stay stable in what you're doing. You see, like you said, I will not die. I am the eternal fire, blazing from the Most High. That's correct. Understand? Eternity, it's in you. Eternity is not something that you're trying to be. Eternity is now. Okay? When you come to that X, eternity is that. Because it's actually blackness. Okay? That's eternity. Eternity is now. Eternity is now. Time is created for those who walk in that duality mindset. Eternity is now. Let us be eternal. Let us walk in eternity. Eternity is now, and this is what I'm saying to you as a people. Eternity is not something that you're trying to be or you're trying to get to. Eternity is now. You need to recognize that you are walking in eternity. You know, that's why it is. He said, Jesus love you. I love you too. Jesus don't love me. Jesus don't love me. Jesus loved me. Jesus will speak truth to me. You know, consciousness. Have you, how have you come to this understanding? How have I come to this comprehension? I came to this comprehension by having an encounter with the Creator itself, and that is existent. This is how I came to this comprehension, which is knowing for myself. I don't need, that's how I came to this. I came to know for myself. I had the experience, not because I knew that it would be in that manner, but I truly, pure-heartedly seek to know. Because the question was this: if there is truly a creator, I need to know that creator. That was the question for me. For days, weeks, months, because I know that that which I have been indoctrinated with was not true. I was not settled. I was not at peace. Okay? And that was religion. So I, within me, said to that which is within me, look, if there is truly a creator, I need to know what that creator is. And then one day, I can remember exactly, in 2006, July 6th, I went into a meditation. I went into a meditation, and the meditation was about the waters. It was about mankind. And then, upon meditation, the experience happened. The experience of the manifestation of the Creator appeared within, which is the blackness, which is existent, and the waters, which is representation of the earth. And as I was seeing this within me, I was like, man, something in me said, this is it. This is the Creator. I'm like, nah. Now, what happened from this experience? I was still in the vision, but my mouth, I'm seeing what I am seeing, and it's showing me the Creator that created the all. And I'm seeing this blackness that upon the waters. And I'm seeing all this that's going on upon the waters. But my mouth, I'm still aware that I am within the vision. I'm aware that I'm in the vision, and I'm aware that my mouth is saying, no, they never taught you that. Okay, my mouth started to speak, and I could hear myself, hear my mouth saying, they never taught you that. But I'm seeing in the vision within me, showing me that existence truly exists. The Creator truly exists. Blackness truly exists. And everything are in the blackness. This is what makes me who I am and made me come to the knowing that blackness truly exists. And at that moment, I came to myself to say, I basically was no longer in the vision, but my eyes are fully open that I am seeing what's around me. And what's around me was the room that I was in. Okay? Now, the room that I was in, I'm there and I'm like, my mouth continued to speak and said, no, they never taught you that. As if my old self, the person that always doubt, I keep saying to myself, no, they never taught me that. No, they never taught me that. Because for me, blackness was evil. For me, blackness is nothingness. For me, because these are the things what indoctrinated in me. So all these things fighting against what I'm seeing. What I am seeing is reality. What I'm seeing is truth. But what I have been indoctrinated with, it fighting what I have seen. Now I comprehend. Now I stop and I start to think. I'm like, what? Nah, nah. But then I continue to experience these visions as I'm in the present of what's going on. And then other visions occurred at the same time as now I'm awake. I'm fully awake, sitting now. I'm not sitting within the room in the presence by myself. And I'm like, wow. Other vision which I wouldn't go into right now until it's time for me to say. But other visions occur. And as other visions occur, I was like, wow, this is real. This is real. This is not something that just talk. This is real. This actually occurs. And I said to myself, you know something? If I experience this, that means every man should have this experience. Every man can have this experience if they truly want to know the creator that truly creates all. And I know it is blackness. It is, the image of it is blackness. You know? Hi from New Zealand. No, Satan is not no white man. How Satan become white man? How Satan become the white man? Satan is not no white man. Satan is any man that practice the duality mindset. Any man that practice the duality mindset, that's Satan. That's what Satan is. They are devils. Any man that practice the duality mindset are Satan. So you have many Satans around you. There are many devils around you. Okay? Many devils around you. So don't be offended or be surprised when a devil come up against you, because there are many around you and there are many surrounds you. Okay? But the white man is not the devil. Any man, because you see, he got dark-skinned people that act just like the white man expression. They're doing the same thing as the white man, as you would say the white man will do. Why? Because they walk in that same mindset, that duality mindset, that patriarch system mindset. This is what they do. Okay? So it's not about a white man being the devil. No. Okay? No. Okay. So I'm not, so when I speak, I don't speak from the perspective of what we see, but I speak from the perspective of existence itself, even before the beginning of the the creation of the earth, and I speak from that perspective. So when you hear me say certain things, I'm coming from all the way there. So you would not catch up with what I'm saying until I truly explain in the fullness of what I am saying. So sometimes I say certain things and I have to catch myself and say, but I know they won't understand because I never experienced what I experienced. So coming from, I speak from the experience of what I experienced. Okay? And that's what you need to realize. So when I say certain things to you, you might think that, oh, he's off of his mind. Yeah, I'm not thinking in terms of duality, okay? Because that's what you're walking in. You're walking in that duality mindset. So you're expecting me to walk and answer a question in the way that you were indoctrinated to, and it will confirm what's already in you. Now, if I speak to you, I speak from the perspective of wholeness, which is that which exists from the blackness. Okay, and this is what make me who I am today. Mm, yes, we are all creators. We should come to the realization that we are all creators. You see, like I tell a young man the other day, I said, 'cause he come to me and he was talking to me and he was saying that then what's my purpose? I said to be a creator. Simple. So don't make it so so difficult for yourself. Know that to be a creator. The moment you accept that you are a creator, something in you will know that you can create solution to issues that are at hand. Now, do they do they appear immediately? No. You have to first accept that you are a creator. Just like many accept that they are gods, and because they accept that they are gods, they want to lord over people, they want to make people slaves, they want to, this is what they have accepted. They have accepted that they are gods. And when you accept that you are a god, you have accepted that they are slaves. And you have to go out and find some good slaves, and slaves that will be obedient to you, because you are a god. You are jealous. You are an emotional roller coaster. That's what you are. When you are God, that's what you are. You're an emotional roller coaster. You're unstable. This is what God do. This is what God does. But when you say creators, creators are stable-minded people. Creators are people that know what they want to do, which is what they want to form, what they want to manifest in substance, because they are creators. You got to be stable-minded to be a creator. So I'm saying, and this is what I am saying to you as a person, you have to be stable-minded to be a creator. A true creator, not a copycat. Because you could be a copycat and make believe to people that you are a creator. So coming from. But you are not a creator. You just copying what you see somebody else done. You see where I'm coming from. But to be a true creator, okay, you have to be a stable-minded person, a person that truly are stable and are focused, laser focused on what you're trying to bring forth. So coming from? Because guess what happened? If you're not laser focused on what you're trying to bring forth, those duality mindset that are programmed will make you think That is something that they already created. But it cannot create what you as a stable-minded person create. And then it manifests in your experience. Yeah, it manifests in me, within me. You see what I'm saying? So this is what I am saying to you as a people. Yeah, so this is why I am the way I am. Not because I'm trying to be. No. You said the Book of Whiteness, Trump. Okay. Mm. I'm not knocking you on your Trump. You're on your Trump. Just be. Just be what you ought to be. Just be what you ought to be. That's you. How does one become one with it? How does one see? I speak from my experience, and I could say this much to you. It's not something that I was trying to do. This is why when I see people come on, especially on social media, and make believe that they could just turn it on and turn it off, I watch them. Because for me personally, I don't think no man could just turn it on and turn it off. You don't have that authority. You don't have that power. You see where I'm coming from? It happens because you as a person truly seek to know. And it's an experience that when you experience it, you are one with it. You know? Okay, it's not something that you boast about. It's something that you receive, and when you're talking about how one become. Now how one become from my experience is this. First you must know that blackness is it exists. You must accept it within you. You must know that. And when you comprehend that blackness exists and blackness is not what they taught you, blackness truly is. And you need to be clear and speak and let it be known within you that you want to know and experience this experience of the creator itself, you know, and make it be known. If there truly a creator exists, it need to manifest itself within you. You see where I'm coming from? Let it be known. You have to come to that place of, if this is true, not just belief, it need to manifest. It need to show itself. It need to show itself. Not only you should believe something, it need to show itself. And it will. It sees your heart. It knows you are ready for it. And it will manifest itself. Now, fluid retention play a great part to do with it. Okay? And this is what I said to people all the time. And you have to learn to meditate, and meditate in a way not to cause stress upon your body. You see, meditation, how I meditate is this. I lay on my back. Okay, I lay on my back. I rest in meditation. I don't stress myself in meditation. I don't stress my body in meditation. I relax in meditation. Okay? If you sit up in a position of these traditional meditation, this religious way of meditating, you're actually stressing your body. You don't need to stress your body. You need to lay on your back and able to rest within you, that the fluids which is within the spine would go up the chakras without any stress. Okay, and you're not focusing on the chakras itself, but you are just focusing directly upon that which is the highest frequency, which is blackness, which is existent itself, which is, this is what you're focused upon. And when you see, that will turn into water. And when it turns into water, you will see you within you. You will see you, which is the full illumination of the pineal gland. You will see it for yourself. You don't have to ask nobody. Nobody got to tell you. Now, don't be afraid because it happened, because it can be fearful because of what you've been taught all your life. These things, but you cannot go into meditation and be stressful. This is why many people cannot experience the experience that they should experience, because what happened, they go into this religious way of meditation. This religious way of meditation is not the way of meditating. It is a religion and a religious way to keep you coming to contribute to their religious ways. So coming from? But true meditation make you reach to the level of consciousness, which is the highest frequency, and that is to have the experience of the blackness that truly exists beyond and beyond all. And this is what I am saying to you as a people, so you comprehend what I am saying. This is what it is. Okay? This is what it truly is. Okay? So when we talk about meditation, meditate, when you as a person choose to meditate, you need to meditate, and you need to get on, say, for example, you get on the ground. You get on the ground. You find a place on the ground, because the energy, you receive that energy, you get charged as you lay on the ground. Lay flat back with your foot on the ground itself. Flat back, your back on the ground, laying, and you just meditate on that which is blackness. And that blackness will turn into the existent, that which is water. And that water represents the earth. And you will see the blackness that truly exists in the way it did before anything was created and formed. And that's when you will know that it is truth. Okay? You will know for yourself. And when you see in the waters, you actually is the one that is above it. So you actually see in the reflection of yourself. And this is when you're caught up. When the Bible speaks about being caught up into heavenly places, this is when you're truly caught up. This is the true caught up. Okay? Okay? And this is when you're in the highest frequency. This is when you experience that no man can change you. Okay? This is when you truly receive the book of life in you, because that which is life, which is existent itself, truly are in you. Like the scream, and truly subscribe to the channel. So I'm saying, like the stream, like and subscribe. So I'm saying, that's what we do. Like and subscribe to the channel. You know, okay? This is what we do. This is how you do. And this is how you do meditation. You don't do meditation to stress you. You may do meditation to relax. So the best way to meditate is to be connected to the earth. Number one, be connected to the earth. And that is truly connect to the earth. Lay flat on your back. Okay, lay flat on your back. Close your eyes. Rest your foot, your sole of your feet on the ground. So the fluids that is in you can move and go through the body. Meditate, and the fluids will start to move. You see it? And the fluids will start to move. And they will climb the chakras. Not because you're imagining something about chakras. You don't even think about chakras. Don't even think about chakras. Chakras are there, and you learn about chakras because you learn about the body parts of your body. So coming from, you're not learning about chakras because you're trying to imagine you're climbing a chakra chart. No, you learn about chakras because you learn about the body. Okay, not to create an imagination chart in your mind. No, you learn about the chakras of the body because you learn about the body parts. That's the only reason you learn about the chakras. And you comprehend the process that the fluids have to go through, which is climbing the spine. That's where coming from. But with this spine, we call them chakras. So coming from. And as the chakras are climbed, because you meditate, it will illuminate the fullness of the pineal gland. And you will go into the vision of that which exists. Okay? And this is how you, as a person, can truly illuminate the pineal gland in the way it ought to. Not beat your forehead, not do all this madness that people have been teaching you. Get away from that. Just truly meditate in the way that you ought to meditate. And that is to lay flat on your back on the ground itself. Because when you lay on the ground, you receive an energy from the ground. You receive in charge fully from the ground. And this charge flows up and goes up the spine and go up all the way, and it continues circulating, and it circulates as the long as you meditate until you activate the fullness of the pineal gland. Okay? Hi from France. So get connected. Get connected. God came from the void and got lonely. So made all us lot. Um appreciate you. You said one an experience like that and are confident in understanding it. It brings inspiration. Yeah, it's just for me, that's what it is. It's about inspiring you and let you know that any man can experience this experience or this encounter with that which exists from existence, which is blackness. Any man can experience it. And when you have this within you, knowing that you can experience it, you would have no doubt. And when you experience it, you would have no doubt because you will come to that place of oneness. And upon that, we as a people can, because like I said, I look forward to a lot of people to experience this. You want me to tell you why? When I know this much, when you experience it, I wouldn't have to use the phone to communicate with you. I will be able to telepathically communicate to all persons who actually have this experience because this is what happened. You see what I'm saying? When you truly connect with the X that is in you, which is the divine feminine, that is when you as a person will be able to telepathically communicate. You wouldn't need a language of English to communicate to the person who have the same experience as you. You will be able to communicate by telepathically communicating. Um, because you preach blackness, their minds immediately shift to think about race. Race is not my issue. Existence is the issue for me. And I made very clear what is the true black man. Okay? The true black man is not skin color as pigmentation of skin, but that which manifests within you as an individual when you have the experience that we had. See what I'm saying? Because blackness, which is existence itself, manifests itself within you. Now, blackness, a black man, whether female or male, truly is that man who have the experience. You see where I'm coming from? It's not skin color. It's not race. It's wholeness. It is oneness. It is true unity, because that's the only time that true unity ever existed within the blackness. Now, dreadlocks doesn't equal wisdom. That's correct. Wisdom is application of what you know. That's what wisdom is. And I applies what I know. I could tell you that much. If I know it, I will do it. Because I know it. I will have confidence in doing it. Okay? Oneness is the only truth. Wholeness is the only truth. And blackness is where it's at. What do you think about South Africa and corruption? What do I think about Africa and corruption? South Africa and corruption? I don't know the full detail of what you're trying to ask me, so I cannot answer that question until I learn more about what corruption and what corruption you're talking about. I don't have a clue, so I can't answer that question. I'll be a fool to answer a question that I didn't fully look into. I don't know. Do you know Snoop Lion? Who's Snoop Lion? I don't, people, I don't know. A lot of people, listen to me, I don't follow people to say like, try to, because I don't look for no inspiration from them. My inspiration comes from within, connecting with that which is blackness, existence itself. Okay? No man can say to me that they tell me or they say to me. If I speak something, I speak it because I know it. Okay? I experience that. And I'm a normal man. I'm a normal man. So being normal for me, I know that any man that is normal can experience what I experience. Okay? Duality is one. No, duality is not one. How duality become one? We are dark, light, and darkness serve the light. No, darkness doesn't serve the light. The light. But anyway, what's up, Rasta? World of fear, subconscious, program, fear. Only love can heal. No, love cannot heal nothing. Let's make it clear. Love cannot heal nothing. The duality mindset cannot heal nothing. Anything that deals with duality, it stays within duality. Love cannot heal this earth. Let me make it clear to you. Love cannot heal this earth. Okay? It takes wholeness to heal this earth, which is the person come to know what they are, actually having an encounter with their true self. And when they have that encounter with themselves, which is to know what they are, every man that connects with themselves will connect with the Creator. And if you connect with the Creator and that person already connect with the Creator, guess what? That person have the same thing as I have. We will connect. Not because we try to connect, we connect because we connect to the Creator. That's the only way this earth will heal. We have to come to know that which is the Creator and that which truly exists in the way we are to. And this connection, this is how the only way the earth can heal. The earth cannot heal no other way. Duality cannot heal the earth. Love cannot heal the earth because love is of duality mindset. So coming from? And that cannot heal this earth. Only thing can heal this earth. It is a man coming to know themselves. When a man comes to know himself, and to know yourself, you have to know the Creator. You have to know existent as it is, which is blackness, as its image, and it is the divine feminine. Until then, this earth cannot be healed. It will always be in a waver. It will always be in chaos because the people itself are in chaos. So you cannot expect nothing else different. If you as a person come to know you and come to have the encounter with yourself, do not be offended because a next man who walk in the duality mindset does not agree with you or does not accept you. You continue to be what you ought to be. And this is what I am saying to you. Okay? What is the realization? What is what realization? What are you asking? I do not think you seek it. It's realization. No, you don't seek to know. You don't seek. See, because when we think that of works, it's not because you've done some great works. Because a lot of us, because of the religious mindset we have been walking in, it's about an awareness that I need to know me. When you truly want to know you, you will show up. So coming from, you will show up. If you truly want to know you, you will show up. But if you abandon you every day, so coming from, remember that you have the opportunity every single day and every moment that you are awakened from rest to know you. Now, how is that? When you are awoken every single morning, as you call morning, okay, so you could understand. I speak so you could understand. As you call morning, okay, every time you are awoken, okay, that real you appears. Okay, it appears, but it appears just for a split. Okay, now the question becomes this: you see it, but you don't know that's you. Okay? Now, it is the space between consciousness and thoughts, which is the black space that you see when you receive consciousness. Because you receive consciousness and you are conscious before you physically open your eyes to see on the outward. That blackness that you see because you have consciousness, it is you. Now, you should stop for a moment and meditate on that blackness and request what you shall do within that day. And it will answer, it will show what you shall do. Now, if you abandon that and then go into the future and the past, and then you make a decision, you become emotional. You start to move by emotion. And when you move by emotion, you start to move into that duality mindset, which is love and hate, good and evil. Then you start to create laws. You see where I'm coming from? And from laws become that good and evil mindset. And you go all the way onto the God and the devil. And you go into that duality mindset. So I'm saying to you, the moment you say that about start to walk in the duality mindset, you have abandoned self. You need to come to know you. And that's the only way that you as a people can truly be what you ought to be. But when it comes to the meditation, you must be connected to the earth. You must be connected to the earth, and you lay on your back. That the fluids may travel up the spine and goes to the pituitary gland, be crystallized and go and do what it's supposed to do and illuminate the pineal gland. You must lay on your back. Don't stress yourself by sitting up and trying to meditate and trying to focus, and at the same time trying to focus on your balance. And no, if you want to focus on your balance, you do that because you want to focus on your balance. You're not meditating to bring a peace of mind and you're stressing yourself. How can that be? What you do when you're meditating to bring a peace of mind and to bring a wholeness, which is to be in wholeness, is to truly lay on the ground. Lay so the energy can travel through your feet and putting your feet on the ground and charge you, and everything, the fluids, just travel up the spine and go onto the pituitary gland and signal to the pineal gland. And now you are who you are and you will be illuminated. Okay? Just take your time. No place do chakra here. You see, what you need to recognize is this. The chakras, okay? The chakras, it's what they have done because they have created a religion, okay? Because they have created a religion, they have to create and use the chakras, okay, to make you be engaging. And they create a chakra which you it become an imagination level of where you at. You see where I'm coming from? You don't need nothing about no imagination level of where you at. You need to know that it is the fluids that flows up the spine that goes onto the pineal, the pituitary gland, and as it crystallizes and it goes, it's a circle, and you meditate every day until this manifests itself in the fullness. But you make sure that you connect to the ground. You connect. Put your bare foot on the ground. Find a place that you can connect to the ground. Okay? Find a place, truly find a place that you can lay flat on your back. You know? And truly do that. And that's what you do. It's nothing that Well, you are right now. You're saying, will you take students? You are right now. And you can practice. I am not here to lord over, and no, it's simple. You need to do that. In the near future, that one day all of us will come together in a place, maybe somewhere in St. Kitts, and we can be, you know, but we don't want to be religious. And this is what I try to get away from. It's not about religion. It's about knowing who you are and what you are. So I'm saying, I am right now, currently, I am in St. Kitts. This is where I am located in St. Kitts right now as we speak. Okay? Okay? So this is what meditation is truly about. Okay? It's about connecting to the earth and able to rest at the same time you are connected. You shouldn't be in stress when you're meditating. Your body shouldn't stress. Okay? You should be able to just meditate. That's right. You see, like you said, plants grow out of the blackness, out of the darkness, not stay in dark. Okay. Now, let's be clear of something here. Growth. When we're talking about growth, continued growth starts in blackness. Okay? This is what it is. Continued growth starts in blackness. Okay? This is why you see the trees, they grow downward first. Okay? The first thing appears is the root. It goes downward in the blackness. And from there, it have the life within it. And then it become, okay, that which is become the light. Okay? It's not going to a light, it become the light. Because it become manifestation out of the blackness, out of the darkness. Okay? This is what it is. So the trees does not grow as we think, but it grows from down and then it goes upward. It goes down and then upward. Goes down and upward. And that's what the trees does. And it continues to expand. And whatever leaves that need to fall off will fall off. Okay? Uh-huh. Jesus healed the earth, and he will again when he returns. Stop yourself. Worship. I don't worship myself in no form or fashion. I don't worship nothing. I refuse to be a slave to any religion, anything. Okay? You as an individual, everything dwells within you. Okay? It's within you. It's within you. Jesus will never return. Let me tell you that. So you could sit around and wait for Jesus to come until thy kingdom come. That will never happen. I could tell you, I could put my head on the block and tell you that Jesus will never return. Never return. Jesus will never return. Your so-called Jesus will never return. I could tell you that. If you have some, I don't bet, but I could tell you that, guess what? You would see the manifestation of existence within you quicker than Jesus will ever return here upon earth. What do I want? What do I want more? Why would I want and wait for something that don't even exist? And I could experience that which exists in the now, which is the blackness that truly exists and created all. That for sure will manifest itself within you. I guarantee you that the existence and the experience that I experience and the experience that you would experience will happen before Jesus ever returned upon this earth. I guarantee you that. And what would you accept? Truth? Or you accept some fake imagination of something that will return, that will never return? What would you accept? Truth, which is manifestation, or some fake life that will occur after you physically dead? Let's be real, okay? Jesus will never return. That's not something that will happen. That's fake. That's something to keep you within their foolishness, okay? To keep you brainwashed, to keep you indoctrinated, to keep you in the balance, which is to keep you unstable, to keep you in hell, okay? And that's what they want you to walk in. I refuse. I am free. I am free from that for sure. That she you sit under. So you're saying basically the sun, as it opposes blackness, God shining down on us. If you call the sun God shining down on you, okay, that's on you. So I'm saying, because this so-called God, as you think, it's not even what you think. You said nice braid too. Though. You said though, nice braid though. True, true. The earth is never. Oh, let me see. The dark is a place where evil roam and hide. The darkness is a place where people roam and hide. That's not truth. How darkness is a place where people roam and hide. How is that possible? That's what the Bible teaches. That's what religion teaches. That's what I said to you about religion. I am not about religion. I know blackness is what creates life. Okay, I know blackness is what creates life, and everything exists within blackness today, as we speak. Okay, so most crime happen in the dark. You say most crimes happen in the dark. Most crimes happen in the dark. No, most crimes doesn't happen in the dark. If you're talking about being ignorant to a thing, that don't make it in the dark. You know, that don't make it in the dark. People will do what they do. That have nothing to do with no darkness. Without without the sun, violence wouldn't be. Do you know that? Um. Okay. Ice storm. Okay. Wow. You don't need to pray for me for sure. For help, I don't pray for nothing. I do. I do what I know I have to do. I don't pray to no man. I don't seek for no help from no man. I don't pray to no man, no God. I don't pray. I don't beg. What do you look as if? Understand? That's the mindset that they're programming us. This is why people think what they think and think the way they think. You know, I know whatever I need, I will get it. I walk and I move and I get whatever I want, whatever I need, I get it. In the time I'm supposed to get it, I get it in that time. You know, I can do and achieve things that I want to achieve, that I think I should achieve, and it just become a waste. Because when I look at it and I receive it, I say to myself, did I really bullshit is this? You know, what's the purpose of this? I went after it, I get it. Now what? Now I got it what? You see where I'm coming from? Do it really satisfy me and make me who I supposed to be? Do it benefit me in the way that I think it should? Nah. I've been there, done that. I know what it is. So coming from. People could talk what they want to talk and say what they want to say. I know what life is. Okay. I am not moved by what naysayers speak. I the more they talk, the more I go opposite to them. When you see people start talking, the more I want to be what they they stand for. I go to the extreme to show that guess what? I'm not like you and I will never be you. I will never come under your subjection. I refuse to be a slave to them. I don't care who they talk to, what they talk to. I refuse. Okay? I'm willing to go down for what I stand for. And that's how far I will go with them. So don't be fooled by naysayers, people who talk, who love to talk about people, who love to run them out about people who don't comprehend life and think the indoctrination is life. Don't be moved by them. You hear them and you hear what they say and what they had said and what they didn't say to you personally, but people come and tell you what they say. You don't even entertain it. You hear it and you know who they are and what they are. And you go your way and you do what you do. You stay focused on what you're trying to achieve and what you're trying to do. You don't study what people talk about. Because this is what they do and this is how they do. And they will always do because they want to control your life. But their life is going in the direction of death. You see it? So don't be moved by them. And this is what I'm saying to you. Let me see what this comment say here. Uh, Turtle Island. Elohim. Anunnaki. If I'm familiar with Turtle Island. Yeah, I'm familiar with Turtle Island. I'm familiar with Turtle Island. I'm familiar with Elohim. I'm familiar with Anunnaki, the Moors, and the children of the Khan. The children of the Khan, I'm not too familiar with that. But the Moors, Turtle Island, Elohim, Anunnaki, yeah, I'm familiar with them. But the Khan, children of the Khan, what? Tell me some more about the children of the Khan, because I'm not familiar with that. But the Anunnaki and all the Moors and stuff like that, I am familiar, pretty familiar with them. The truth master does not fight. He mingles. It's all good. Say you. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. It's all good. You know that's not true. Jesus' message does not come to free no man, but Jesus' message come to put every man in bondage. Okay. Number one, you know it is because of religion. It is because of religion. That's the reason why. That's the reason why we, as a people, this is why many people think that they are in sin. What about that is freeing? Nothing about that is freeing. That is putting someone in bondage. So I'm saying that is truly putting someone in bondage. So I'm saying that is truly putting someone in bondage. That is truly putting someone in bondage. So, you know, it's nothing freeing about Jesus. Nothing. Nothing freeing about that. So let's stop the lies and stop the deceit. It's nothing freeing about it. How can you free me or free someone and you first thing you're doing, the religion is oppressing the woman? How it's possible? Where's the freedom? How it can be free and you're oppressing the woman? And you are denying blackness as existent. How can it be free? There's no freedom in that. You know, you make believe that blackness is evil. There's no free. There's nothing about free in that. And this is what I am saying to you. So, you know, so how can you say that? Yeah. Yeah, but I see all of you all, so it's best for me to get out of here and know that meditation is not to stress your body, okay? Meditation is to make you rest and to relax you as a person. Meditation, it is for you to able to, for your fluids to travel up the spine, which is, they call it up the chakras. And it's not, remember the chakras, it's about learning your body. It's not to create an imagination chart, okay? The chakras is not to create an imagination chart so you can walk around today and say, you know something, I'm at the first chakra, so I'm walking in love. I'm at the second chakra, so I'm at the fruit chakra, so I'm walking in. No, no, that's not what it is. It's about you learning your body and you know what chakra is about. Now, when you go through, okay, the process and the fluids of your body goes up the spine, which is up the chakras, okay? It goes up the spine, and when it goes up the spine, it goes to the pituitary gland, as that is crystallized and it do what it does, and it signals to the pineal gland, and it illuminates the pineal gland, which is open up so you can see the vision of that which truly exists when existence truly exists, which is blackness, and you will see it for yourself, and that's the full illumination of the pineal gland, because that's the true light, which is blackness. You see it? And when you see this, you will see yourself hovering over the waters. It will be you looking upon the waters, and this is what you would see, and that is truly existent itself. Now, upon this existent, this is when you know, okay? This is when you know, okay? This is when you know, okay? This is when you know. But you must connect to the earth when you meditate. Lay on your back. Don't stress yourself and sit up like these people who in their religion and they sit up and they meditate and crossing their legs and sit up straining your spine. No, it's not a good thing. Remember, you're straining your spine when you're up straight like this and you're pressing on your spine to keep your back straight, and it's stressful. Okay? It's a stressful thing to meditate like that. What need to be, your spine need to be straight, your spine need to flow, able to flow, and laying on your back is the safest and most relaxed way of meditation. Okay? Laying on your back and your foot, connecting to the ground so you can receive a charge. That is the way of true meditation. Not to just sitting on your feet and your foot. Your foot should be that grounding point and the grounding place. So if you can do that, that'll be a good thing for you. That's meditation you're talking about. That's the true meditation you're talking about. Okay? Okay? And I want you to subscribe to the channel. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Let's do what we do. Subscribe to the channel. Like the stream. Subscribe. This is what we do. It's free, but you can subscribe. Just subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button and let's reach the 2,000 mark so we can continue to do what we are to do. Just subscribe to the channel and do what we are to do. And share. If you can share, feel free to share. You know, take it down, download it, whatever you need to do. Take some clips from it and share it. That's what you do. This is how we do. Create and build. But make sure you subscribe. Make sure you like. Make sure you hit the like button. And let's do what we do. Can we do that? You know? You know? Let's do that. Let's make sure we do that. Man deserve it. Man deserve. Man desire is not the most high. What man desire should be. David, King David throne forever. King David throne forever, if that's what you want to create and be. Yeah, so any questions? Thank thankful everyone is trying to control me. Wow. Do you need more knowledge? No, I don't need no more knowledge. What knowledge I need? Knowledge for me, I need to live life. Just be. Be who I am. Free. You know, growth will always be. The more I grow, the more I receive knowledge. I'm not trying to seek knowledge. Knowledge will come. I have experience will bring knowledge. You know, experience will bring knowledge. I don't want to be indoctrinated by foolishness. I could tell you that much. I have no time for that. I don't waste enough of my time in this life to go and try to just to seek foolishness. I've been there, done that. You know. If it's not about if it's not about benefiting mankind, humanity, life, I want a part of it. I want no part of it. I want no part of it. I don't I don't look for none of that. For me it's about mankind. My vegan cat has died. Dying. Keep dying. Vegan cats keep dying. Why? Boy, you're funny. The vegan cats keep dying. You're funny, man. It's okay though. Can you lower the price on your book? What price is on the book? Cause it's on Amazon. I did not put that. Amazon is who put that price there. What what my plan was to do, cause I was creating a website that people, because that's one of the thing I was kind of I was kind of upset with them about, because the price that they put, it's actually not what I, it's not what I, it's not what I put. I did not put that price. It was Amazon. Amazon, that's the way their platform work. They at first I was gonna take it down. Period. Take it down, but I said, something. Let me just leave it. But the whole thing for me, because I wanted to put it. They're working on the website right now, so I could able to sell it directly through my website. But the issue was about shipping, and that's why I continue to let it be there. So coming from, because it was for me, it's a more easy thing to ship because they just do what they do on the shipping. You know what I'm saying? You know, I would have a more problem to ship it from here. So I'm saying, and that was the issue, and that's one the issue. That's what the reason why you see me didn't really push the issue about that. I was trying to get some other people to involve, like my son, to able to ship the books from in the United States. I would have sent the books them to him, the hard copies, and let him ship him from them from there. But I don't like to give people certain responsibility to. Because people got their own thing to do. People got a life to live, you know. So, but Amazon, I just, but the price is marked up by Amazon, not me. Being real with you, it's marked up by them. If you understand Amazon and how Amazon operate, it's marked up by them because they're getting way more money than me. I could be, if I be real with you, I am not getting not even half of that. Not even half of that. Not even 3/4 of that. Amazon is who mark up the price. That's I'm showing you how ridiculous it is. Okay? Amazon. They are. So it's them. I have nothing to do with the price that marked up the way it did. But if I put it on my own website, then I could bring the price to a reasonable price because I wanted to sell it for way less price than that. I already, unless what I was trying to do, I was trying to get the company that I talked to about printing the books for me. I was trying to get them to ship them directly to the customers. If the customers had basically pre-order enough, you know, I would have able to ship them directly from the printer directly to the address that they put to ship them to. See what I'm saying? But because there was not the major, I never pushed the pre-order. That's what happened. I did not push the pre-order. So because of that reason, I didn't get the manufacturer to send them directly to the people. But if that need to happen, we can make it happen. We got to come together and at least order about, say, 100 people, order about 100 books, and they will be able to, at a way cheaper price than what it is right here, and they will get a hard copy of the book. It's way cheaper than that, way cheaper. The hard copy, it's even cheaper than $35. It's way cheaper than that. If we can do that, and if you all want to do that, then we can organize so you all could get the information and able to pre-order, and we send it to them and they send it directly to you. Because the problem, I can tell you, from here to ship it to you, will be a long time. This shipping from here, it's not It's not good. I don't like the shipping from here. And to use express mail from here, it costs more than the whole book. You see what I'm saying? So, but if it is shipping from the manufacturer up there and shipping it to you, that's why Amazon shipping it to you, it wouldn't cost as much. See what I'm saying? Yeah. And this is what I am saying. So, not a problem. But if you want to, you could send me a message. Find a way you could send me a message on my go to my thing. Send me a message. Go to my bio. Click on the bio. Send me a message, and tell me exactly what you're telling me now, and we'll be able to communicate and we'll be able to work something out. So I could talk to a person that is there that will be able to print and able to ship directly to you. But there have to be so much copies before. You see what I'm saying? I just cannot go and say one copy, two copies. No. There have to be copies enough, and the price will be drastically, because what I will do, I will get it directly from them, directly to you, so there will be no middleman, no none of that. It will come directly to you. I'm not, you know, it will come directly to you. It'll be a way cheaper price than $35. $35 is way too much. Even for the hard copy, it would not be $35. That's what I'm trying to show you. So I'm saying it'll be way less than that, way less than that, a lot less than that. It's like 20 something dollars. I think it can be 20. I think it's like 20 something. I think it's like 27, something like that. It's gonna be if the hard copy, not just the paper, the hard copy will be worth $27, something like that. If I get directly shipping from the manufacturer to you, and they will ship it, you know. Like I said to you, the issue for me is about shipping. If it wasn't about the shipping, I would have done get the copy, the hard copies, put it up on my website, able to ship it to you directly. Even though the price would be cheaper, but the problem becomes the shipping. And I don't want to mess up nothing by not delivering in the way I supposed to deliver. So I'm saying, the shipping for me is terrible, man. Shipping for me is not good. I'm being real with you. The shipping from here is not good. And it's very expensive to ensure that you receive that kind of quality of shipping, which is like express mail, the other kind of mails. That is it costs more than the book. The shipping itself costs more than the book. So I don't think it's kind of difficult. So I left it to Amazon to do whatever they do, which is, this is the result of it. If you will support. If you can't, just wait and let's all organize. Send me an email. Go in my bio, send me an email. And all of us come together. Just say 100 people come together and we decide we will buy. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And we will able to, because just to print the book, you have to be so much volume of book one time for them to consider to print it in the way they print it and able to ship it to whoever needs to be shipped. See? So if you need the book, all what you have to do, send me an email, look in my bio, click in my bio on my thing, send me an email, and when you send me the email, we can all come together. I could tell you exactly how much people will be ordering and how much we need to reach the 100. And when we reach the 100, we just send it directly to the people, and they send it directly to you. So I'm saying, because the shipping from here is ridiculous. I've been real with you, and you'll get way cheaper. It will be like, I think it's like $27 for the hard copy, not just the paperback. The hard copy will be like $27, something like that. So I'm saying, hi, there does your religion believe in Jesus? Does your religion believe in Jesus? Does my religion? I have no religion. I deal with life. I deal with knowing who you are as a person, which is to say, the person that is within, and not walking in that duality mindset. Religion walks in that duality mindset. My thing is to take you away from that mindset and put you into a holistic mindset, a mindset that you be stable, a mindset that is upon the foundation of life. And the foundation of life is blackness, the earth, and the woman. That is the foundations of life. Religion, no. And when you're talking about the ways of life is to do rituals. Rituals is like you brush your teeth, that's a ritual. So coming from you wash your face every morning, that's a ritual. Now, rituals is something that every man does without even recognizing they're doing rituals. So when you recognize that you are spirit, which is consciousness awakes you, okay, you become a creator of solution to issues that occurs within your life. So by you being a creator of solutions, it's a practice that you will practice every single day. It's not something that you're trying to practice. You'll practice rituals every day. Okay? So you are spiritual. Do I believe in God? I know that their gods exist because they are slaves. You see it? I don't believe in God. I know that gods exist. Do the Creator exist? Yes, the Creator exists. Do the Creator is above God? Yes, gods are created by men. And man is who express God. Okay? Because man is who judges. Man is who pass judgment. Man is who create laws, not the creators. So coming from the Creator create no law. Now God, this God that they worship, that they choose to worship, and they choose to be a slave to, that exists within them. Okay? It exists within them. And because of that existence within them, that God make them create laws, rules, regulation, the duality mindset. This God make them do that. Okay? Is this real? That's the world that you should be living in? No. But it exists. It is here. And many walk in it. And this is the hell you're talking about. You see? They walk in it without recognizing they are walking in it. They're actually living in hell. And they're talking about hell as if hell is somewhere else. Hell is the life that they live. The kingdom is within you. And outside you, when you come to know yourself, then you will be known and you will realize it is you who are the sons of living Father. Number one, the Creator is not a male. That is the mindset of a God. The mindset of a God that is a male that rules over us. Okay, that's the mindset of a God. The mindset of a God is a male that create this earth. The mindset of a God is that the creator is not a male. It is not gender. Okay? It is an energy that flows. It is a vibration that live and bring forth and give life. Everything dwells within the creator, which is blackness. That's what it is. It is not gendered. Okay? It's not gender. It is the creative force that exists. Do we comprehend what I'm saying to you? You're saying Jarast, Rasta, Shaman. Okay? The male, the creator is not a male. Let's get it out of our head. Let's get it out of our minds. The creator is not a male. That's the God that they created for you. That is that mindset of hell. Okay? That is not life in the way you think it is. So, like I said to you, like, subscribe, share. That's what we do. Like, subscribe, and share. So I'm saying, make sure you subscribe. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you share. Share to somebody else. Invite somebody else. Talk about the stream, how informative it is for you. No, share. And that's what it's about. So if no questions, I think I'm gonna have to go. I got things to go and do. And let us know about the meditation. I know that meditation is not put here to stress you. Meditation is put here for you to bring and to able to rest. That's what meditation is about. Able to rest in that. Now, blackness, you said blackness what? The rush for likes, share, and sub. I can ask a person to like, subscribe, and share. Why? Because I know if you like, you subscribe, and share, it will reach more people. Okay? That's the reason for that. Now, if you walk in that duality mindset, who always try to condemn what you do, okay? This is what you do, okay? I have every right to ask someone to like, share, and subscribe to the channel, okay? I have every right to do that, and I will do that, okay? If you don't want to like, subscribe, and share, feel free not to, okay? But I personally have that right to ask any person that watch, that are here, to ask the question. If you're watching from wherever, where are you from? I am right now currently, I am here upon earth. That's number one, because I look at it as oneness. Number two, you're talking about the colonial area. that they have named. It is St. Kitts and Nevis. I live, I am currently in St. Kitts, and that's where you would say and you could identify with as where I'm from, which is the colonial area that the name that they have placed upon this small island. So, but truly and honestly, I am within the earth. Okay, I am within the earth because the earth is one, and it is oneness and it is wholeness. You see, when you see the division, you will start to call it earth. Earth was given to the black woman, and this is what it was. It was given to the woman because they are the chosen ones that were chosen to be the chief cornerstone of life. And we were talking about meditation. And this is what we were talking about today, about meditation and how it is the correct way to meditate without stressing your body. Okay? Stressing your body, you're welcome. You're welcome. So, meditation we were talking about, and meditation we are talking about. And meditation should not come as a stress to the body, but it should come as a place of relaxation. It should come as a place of rest. It should come as a place of you coming to be one with self. It should come to that place, you know. You know, this is what meditation should be. Able to come to come to a place of rest within yourself, come to know yourself, and know who, what, and what you are. That's what meditation should do. It shouldn't be a stressful place. That's why I said to people, lay on your back, connect to the ground, put your feet connecting to the ground, connect directly to the ground, and let the fluids of your body flow up the spine, which is up the chakras, and connect to the pituitary gland and onto the pineal gland as it be fully illuminated, which is to see the fullness of blackness. And then you will go and see the visions of that which create the all. And you will see the earth, the waters within the vision, and you will know existent, truly exists as blackness. And that place of wholeness you would know, and no man can take that away from you. Let's go on to and come to the place of knowing self. That's what meditation is for. Know self and be at rest with self. So, any more questions? So, make sure you like, subscribe, and share the channel if you can, so we can with what? Appreciate you. I appreciate you for doing so. Mine. Yeah. Yes. That's what meditation is about. Meditation is about you as a person truly meditating and truly become stress free, stress free. So just said I am just joining, but I'm cautious as I am starting a new journey in my life, a spiritual one. I have started with praying, with praying, frequently, and meditation, and trying to look at the different world in a world in a different lens. Okay, that's good. Not a problem with that. Not a problem with that. Can we hear the truth? Can you hear the truth? You you encounter the truth. You know, you encounter the truth, and the truth is to know the blackness that truly exists. You encounter that within you. You encounter that within you. Every man have the opportunity to encounter that within themselves. It's not something that you're trying to. It's every man have the opportunity to encounter within themselves. You know. Yeah. So you don't want to talk about praying. You're on your new journey. As you're on your new journey, you need to comprehend, like I said, it's about going onto the the original way of life and liberty, seen from the perspective of how it started. When you start in this journey, it's about connecting to the original way of what started and how it was started, which is number one, existent. Existent itself is blackness. And when you comprehend existent itself is blackness, then comes the earth. And the earth within itself created man, and that man is the woman. And that is the foundation of life. From there, life start to be what it is until we see what we see today. Now, did life continue as it was? No, because we know that there was no killing, there was no death, but they live with that eternal mindset because there was no time. They knew only eternity. So their mindset was in eternity. Their mindset was never in time. So they lived that life, you know. So if there was no death, they only would eat fruits and herbs. And that's what they would eat. Did they comb their hair? No. They did not comb their hair because there was no comb there. There was no thought of combing hair and stuff like that. So this is what you need to go back to the original way. Ex- Expecting to have an encounter with this existence that truly occurred, that started all this. And it will truly manifest itself within you through meditation and through connecting to the earth in the way you ought to be. Um, Fluently, I actually does not. I'm learning other languages. I'm learning other languages, but I wouldn't say fluent. So I'm saying I am learning other languages, but I will not say fluent. Okay. Currently, I'm learning other languages. Currently, I am literally learning other languages. You know, I'm learning some African languages. I'm learning them. I'm learning them, and I'm learning. Do you believe in God? I do. I believe in God. To say what? If you're gonna say God, you got to understand that anything, anything can be a God if a man chooses to worship it. Okay. So do I believe in that? A man can create a God. Do I believe in that? Yes, a man can create a God. But do I believe in the religious context of Christianity as to say this is the God of me? No, I don't accept that as the God of me. But if that's the God of them, that's what they believe. So I'm saying that is what they believe. Don't be fooled because people going to say, oh, you know something? Your God doesn't exist. Listen, your God exists for you. Your God didn't exist for me. So I cannot tell you that your God doesn't exist. Your God exists for you. Okay? That's what it is. Come on. Your God exists for you. Now, is your God the creator of all things? No. Your God is not the creator of all things. So, if that answers your question, it's okay. But I'm telling you, the question you're asking me, do you believe in God? Or no? I just cannot answer it in that manner because, like I said to you, a man believing that the um, the sword is their God, it is their God. Who gonna take that from them? Who gonna make it not so? It is their God. Guess what? It is my God? No, it's not my God. So I'm saying, it did this sword create the earth, the waters, man? No. Is it a God to someone? Yes, it is a God to someone. So for me, who does not believe in your God, to come and tell you that your God doesn't exist, I'll be a fool. Just like, no. But if you ask me if your God created the earth, I will tell you straight up, no. Your God does not create this earth, did not create this earth. Blackness, what is free to you? Free to me is to know that blackness itself is existent. Free to me is to know, number one, blackness is existent. To know that blackness is not nothingness. Blackness is eternity. Blackness hold all things and all dwells within it. And to know I am not one that serve uh, a slave to nothing, you know, and to able to do whatever I do to benefit all men, whether don't like me or not. I do it without any thought of doing evil to any man. I do it because I know it will benefit all men. That's what makes me free. I do all to benefit all men. That's what makes me free. Not to do nothing to harm a next man. That's what makes me free. Okay? That's what makes me free. Doing nothing to harm the next man. That's what free, to be free is to me. You say, Blackness, how do you care for yourself without harming the next man? Okay. If I create something that is beneficial to me, that will do things to benefit me. For me, it will benefit that which around me, especially if I'm dealing with, say, example, my children. If I do something to benefit me, my children, it will benefit my children. I'm not doing nothing to harm them. I'm not doing nothing to do no harm to them. It will benefit them. We live. I am free. I am free. Okay, Annie, go to work and do what you need to do. Say, John 3:16, for God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. So we believe it in him shall not perish but have ever eternal life with in with him in paradise. Now your Bible says that eternal life in John, it said eternal life is within you. Okay? Not nowhere else, it's within you. So if eternal life is within you, why would you go into paradise? And where is this paradise that you're trying to take someone else? Eh? Let's not contradict ourselves. Okay? Okay? Let's not contradict ourselves, but walk in truth. Okay? He said, fear not, for I am with you. What is with you? But anyway, my name, I can do all things through who? Christ. Can't do nothing through no Christ if you have no consciousness. You hear me? Consciousness is what awakes you every single day. Okay? You can't do no all things through nothing if you have no consciousness. Consciousness is what awakes you. Consciousness is what gives you the ability to walk in hell or to live the life that you ought to live in. Consciousness is what does that. Nothing but no Christ. Christ don't strengthen you. Consciousness is what gives you all that. Okay? So, did Christ wake you? No. Christ don't wake you. Consciousness is what awakes you. So without consciousness, so so let us be what we ought to be and do what we ought to do. So how do you support your children? How do you support your children? How do you support your children? I'm saying if I create something and my children is around me, okay, around me as a person, and my children is grown. So I'm speaking in a term of if when they was in the presence of me, I create something, they would receive that which I create. Now, my intent is not to create nothing to do harm to my children. Okay? That's not my intent. And that should not be no man intent. Okay? So even so, you as a person should treat any man in this manner. Okay? Any man in this manner. When you as a person awakes, when you create something, you should create it to benefit not only yourself, but to benefit everything and everyone around you. Just like I said, for example, we're talking about creators here, because that's what you are. You are a creator, and you are creators. Okay? And this is what I am saying to you. Now, next question. Any more questions? I think I'm way past my time. It's time to make some moves. Okay? And I'm out of here. So, because later on I'll be on, and I come on and show what I show, and you know, I am a creator. You know, and if you want any kind of creator, like hats and t-shirts and stuff like that, like bedspreads and mats, cups, just click in my bio and go to the Book of Blackness. Click on the website. You could see the print is cheap, like $10, $15, any kind of print on demand, and they print them for you right there, and they ship them directly to you. That you can do, you know, and you print them on T-shirt. I'm a creator. Um, you print it on any like blankets, any hats, any cups. You see the designs there, and you print on demand, and they ship them directly to you. I already tested it. It takes like 3 days, and it will come directly to you. Okay. You say harm can teach you a lesson. You said harm can teach you a lesson. Yeah, if you as a person, your intent is not to listen. Your intent are not to do no harm to no man. Okay? Let me share something with you again. This is where come the intent of the heart, which is what's truly in here. If I want to intentionally do harm to a next man, that 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 lesson, wow, that's an experience that I'm not learning a lesson in that way. I don't subscribe to that. So I'm saying, teaching a lesson in that manner, I'm not one that subscribe to that kind of teaching. But that don't mean that a man cannot learn from that. Okay? A man should learn from that, because the moment you have an experience in that manner, you should learn not to deal with that person who caused these harms to you. So coming from. So lesson learned. Okay? Okay? So, and this is what I am saying. It's not that it is so. I'm just saying lesson can be learned. But like I said to you, as a people, when lessons are learned in that manner, lessons that are learned and should be learned, if this person cause harm to you, to stay away from that person. Because the person cause harm to you. It's simple. Lessons are learned. You know what I'm saying? It's simple. There's nothing else to it. Stay away. Because this person will cause you harm and continue to cause you harm. I don't like harm in people, and I don't want nobody. If I'm aware that you're causing harm, yeah, me and you gonna got a problem. I'm telling you, believe me, I confront many people who does harm to people, and it's not a good result. It's not a good result. I don't like the fact that people love to do harm because you think someone else is weak to you. So I'm saying, because that's what they love to do. Because, and the reason why they try to do that, to cause harm to other people, because they're walking in that duality mindset. Again, come up to the same thing, that religious way. The only reason why you want to do harm to a next man, because you want to keep them down, below you, because in your mind you are bigger and better than them. You are a god and they are a slave. You see what I'm saying? And this is what it is. Yes, I am here. See? So this is what it is. Okay, so let's not get caught up in that kind of duality mindset. Because the duality mindset will make you cause harm to people. Because you always want somebody below you, beneath you, somebody subjected to you. You have to be a god. They have to be a slave to you. You know? Devils and gods and good and the evil is an unstable way of living. And this way of living is not the way to live. Okay? It's not the way to live. Okay? They think of you, you know, it's funny. You know, the other day I tell this person, food is money. He said, how you come with that? I said, food is money. I said, what do you get your money for? He said, 95% of your money is for food. Why don't you plant food and get money? What you think about living in a community? What do you think about living in a community? We are living in a community. What kind of community are you talking about? an environment that we can be what we ought to be, which is to be free, I think it'll be a great thing. It'll be a great experience to live on earth in an environment that we are truly walking in the original way of living free. You know, it's like everything is free. Nothing, food is free, everything is free. That will be an experience to experience in this kind of environment that we are today. All those elderberries, nah. They are, it's, you call it bloodberry, not elderberry. Bloodberry is, let me show you. Bloodberry. That's what you call bloodberry. It's the berry that women that have issues with thyroids and cysts, ovarian cancer, and stuff like that use to remove any issues they have within them. So this is available. I often have this because I plant it. I allow it to be around the yard. It's just a wild bush, I will say, a wild herb that is here that I would not cut down. I allow it to grow just in case someone might need some and I could get it to them. You know, it's here. Any person who have like period pain, menstruation pains, if they take some of these and put it in a tea, in 5 minutes time, their pain disappear. Their pain is gone. 5 minutes. I give them 5 minutes. And any pain that they had, it disappears. Once they take this tea. Once they take in this tea and they have a period, 5 minutes, guarantee you that their pain is gone. And if you have any blockage within you, it will remove it. This. Yeah. People I know that have had surgery. Let me tell you something. I had a friend that still my friend. You know. One time I haven't seen her in like 6-7 months. And finally one day I was there, I was selling some cane. And I was selling the cane, she passed by and she started speaking to me. So I said, long time I haven't seen you. Da, 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 da. And then she told me, you know, I had a surgery. Surgery for what? You look so healthy and stuff like that. I was just, just talking to her. And she told me she had cysts. She had in her uterus. I'm like, what? Then she showed me a picture of those things that was in her, about my hand. I'm like, no, you didn't. She said, yeah, they had to cut me open and go inside and take them out of my uterus. So I was like, wow. And then in talking to her, I said to her, I have some herbs that, and she told me currently these things going back. So I said, what? I said, no. So I said, it's the food that you're eating though. So I said to her, it's the food that you're eating and you need to take. So it happened that I had a bag full, a big bag of these. I don't know why I walked with it, but I did. But I walked with it and speaking to her right then, she said what she said to me and I gave her the whole bag full. She said, all this for me? I said, yes, take it and go and tell me the results. She told me when she was there with me standing that these things was going back. I said, you just had an operation 6 months ago and they're going back already? I said, golly, it's the food that you're eating. And do you know she took that and in a month she had to go back to the doctor and the doctor asked her what she did. I remember I said to her, do not, if you go to the doctor, don't tell him what you're taking at the moment. Let it do what it does. And she didn't tell him exactly until later on she tell him. And she said, where can he get some? I said, don't tell him. Don't even tell him. Because they don't want to get none. They don't want to know. Because he's been poisoning you all your time. Don't even tell him. Just let him be. He'll find it if he really want it. He know he exists. You know, he'll find it. If you really want it, he'll find it. So I'm saying to you that this herb, it's here and plenty of people do what they do. Yeah, it is considered unsafe and toxic. Well, results, which is manifestation, is truth. Truth is not toxic and is not unsafe. Okay? Tell me which one the person died from this. No one. You cannot show me no one that died from this. So how can it be unsafe? And any person that take this, results happen. So how can it be unsafe and how can it be toxic? It's not unsafe. It's not toxic. If this, if this be what it's supposed to be, they have no control of this, and they cannot do what they want to do with it. Okay, and this is the thing that they do. Any person that take this, it remove all that is within the uterus, and all the pain that you have will be gone. So I'm saying, all the pain, all, not some. Because I tell you, I saw people and I gave it for free for them, and it is tested and results occur. This is not something somebody tell me. I witnessed. Me myself couldn't even believe the kind of results that they received from it. All what I knew at first, that I was taught that it does these things. But when it occurred and when I had the opportunity to give to people for free, it actually benefited them without any hesitation, without any default, without any toxic and unsafe in any showing that in any way. They receive great results. And I'm telling you, this herb is one of the greatest herbs dealing with period. One of the greatest herbs dealing with woman, uterus, and stuff like that. It's one of them. Herbs. One of these herbs. So if there's no more question, I think I'm gonna get off of here. I've been on here too long. I gotta do something. Okay? So let me get off of here. Take care of yourself. Make sure you like, subscribe to the channel, and share the channel, and share the information. And this is what we do. Okay? Yeah. Right, I thought so. So I'm gonna go take care of some things myself. Take care of yourself too.